gentlemen, it's 6 o'clock. Let's stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This meeting is officially called to order. Roll call, please.
Trustee Eves. Trustee Lilly.
Present.
Trustee Dunlap.
Present.
Trustee Blakey.
Present.
Trustee Clark.
Present.
Trustee Marshall.
Present.
Quorum, thank you. Is there anyone here tonight that is interested in addressing the board? If so, you may come forward now. Good evening.
If you all are receiving any concerns or complaints about taxes and people want to understand the tax process, on Tuesday, April 30th, the San Maria School District 172 Board of Education will host a meeting to explain the property tax cycle, and we invited the Bloom Township Treasurer, Robert Grossi, as the new superintendent. People are putting out misinformation saying that taxes have gone up significantly because of the renovation that we've done to the school, and that's just not correct. And so we've had a few people saying, my taxes went up by $35,000. And I started meeting with people, and they didn't understand that that was the assessed value. The property value increased. And so I've been working out formulas, and I thought if people are confused, I want to have an expert come and explain the process to them. It does help on the back end. I want to thank you for a continued partnership. I celebrate with you the opening of Dunkin' Donuts. Bringing more businesses to the community will only help the taxes, and it's refreshing to drive down Lynwood Road, and it's not all dead and dark anymore. So thank you for your leadership.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, Mr. Blakey, for judging our talent show. I called him. I had my 3 ghosts. I had Mr. Blakey, Mr. Logan, and Mr. Ward. We really appreciate your commitment to family.
No problem. Thank you.
And Dr. Niles, we appreciate your leadership and your commitment to the children here in Lynwood. So, and thank you for hosting this event. Do you have, if you have a flyer, can you email it over?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Mine's not going to be as pleasant, unfortunately, as
Okay.
hers. I just had a comedy show in Chicago. Nobody from Lynwood came.
Did we know about
And
that?
when I blow up, okay, I don't want y'all to then start
Did you give
playing
us
me.
flyers?
From this point on, I'm going to start saying I'm a resident of Glenwood, Illinois. It's my barber. from
That's funny.
Glenwood came to see me.
Did you tell that one?
No, I didn't tell that joke. I just want to let y'all know.
But you kind of got it.
No, don't clap now.
I'm clapping now.
I'm in big. Don't say y'all know me.
Gonna give us a flyer. Gonna give us a flyer, Mike.
So,
Facebook page.
normally I wouldn't respond to that, but you leave me no choice, sir. I don't recall seeing a flyer. You know that we are all fans of yours and willing to support. I did receive one invitation in the past. I was unable to attend, and I did share that with you. So I'm going to put the onus on you to make sure that the residents of Lynwood, not Glenwood, maybe you get it confused, that are informed about your events.
That was funny too.
And you can put that in your show.
Was it a ghost show that wasn't really there? That's why we didn't know about it?
All right, so thank you, and please, in all seriousness, you are a well-respected comedian, so we would love to come out and support you. So, thank you.
Our planning and zoning commissioner, I'm sorry, did I say that? Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyone else? No? All right. We will move on to minutes. Is there a motion to approve minutes dated April 9th, 2024?
Motion.
Support.
Motion by Dunlap, supported by Lilly. Roll call.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries. We'll now move on to our standing committee reports, beginning with Public Works.
Good evening, everybody. Just a reminder, the cleanup week starts May 6th. One pass through your neighborhood, have your things out by the curb on May 5th. We don't know when, the schedule is going to be coming down your street. And they are taking high school applications for summer help for the town and Bloom Township. So you can pick up an application here at Village Hall for teenagers, okay? And that has my
Do they
report.
start? Do they, are 14-year-olds included, or do they start at 16?
High school.
High school only?
I would just like to make a note that the trustee said have your things out by May 5th. That is Cinco de Mayo, so before you start Cincoing your de Mayo.
Get your treasures.
Exactly.
Now, who would be doing that in this room?
No, I'm just saying,
Just saying.
just want to make sure because there's one pass-through, as she stated. All right. Economic Development, Trustee Blakey.
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor, and thank you all for coming this evening. Just want to extend a public thank you to Dunkin' Donuts, as you've stated, Superintendent. We're very happy and excited about Dunkin' Donuts opening up. We had a ribbon cutting on April the 14th. The mayor was there, all of our trustees were there. It was a joyous occasion, and then on April 15th, that Monday, is when they had their grand opening, and several of our trustees were there paying for folks to have their donuts and coffee that morning. We want this Dunkin' Donuts to become a premier Dunkin' Donuts in terms of its productivity in the region, and so we would appreciate everyone's support of Dunkin' Donuts as we move forward. Likewise, I just want to thank Bank Shots for hosting our Business Appreciation Day. It was a lovely evening. Several of us were out, as well as several business owners were out. It was a pleasure, at least for me, and I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone, to see how Sam, the owner, just laid it out for everyone that came. It was also a pleasure for me to see the number of patrons that patronize Bank Shots on a regular basis. A very diverse crowd from everything, age, gender, everything. And so it's really a powerful evening, and a special thank you to Bank Shots. That's all I have for economic development. Can I move on to community affairs?
Can I just add one
Yes.
thing? The clerk was also present for Dunkin' Donuts, so.
And you said the
You what?
trustees, I was there.
Oh, I'm sorry, clerk. And let me
Thank you, Mayor, 'cause I was about to
Can I
say it.
back up? Is
You
that okay?
get, press the
Oh,
rewind
my
button.
gosh.
Okay.
Really?
No, I also want to acknowledge the fact that Clerk Wingfield Bond was with us on that particular day. I can't remember what you had on, but I know that it was beautiful.
Oh. You did the boots.
And now you can move on.
Right.
So, and last but not least, if we could just give her a hand for showing up there.
Really?
Is that good? Is that
That's
enough?
fine. Thank you.
That's enough?
Please, that's
Okay.
fine.
We're just giving Mike material for his show.
Right. Diversity and inclusion, that's all I want.
Okay. The good thing is that we have a lot of fun with each other, as well as take care of the businesses, so that's a good thing. Moving on to community affairs, as Superintendent Knowles stated, on April the 19th, Sandridge School had their talent show. It was very well attended by parents and by students. A lot of talented young people there, young people who were not afraid to get up in front of a whole gymnasium full of folks. Very proud of them. I was happy to be one of the judges, along with Michael Ward and David Logan. Really want to continue to support Sandridge School because Sandridge School is the first school within the village proper. And so we want to, as Superintendent Knowles has stated, her desire is to have Sandridge School become a blue ribbon school. And so we want to do everything that we can to support that and see it materialize. Also at Sandridge is going to be offering a summer school program this summer for all of the children, regardless to whether or not you need to go to summer school or not. It's open to everyone, and so if you are interested, please get in touch with anyone over at Sandridge so that you can attend that. And also Bloom Township and Bloom Township, I believe, Bloom Trail or Bloom Township is having the run up to high school. Bloom High School. Okay. So Bloom Township and Bloom High School is having a program that prepares freshman students that are coming into high school for high school. It's called Run Up to High School. And so if your children are interested in that, get in touch with either Bloom Trail or Bloom Township. And the next Sunnybrook school board meeting is on May the 20th. And that's all I have, Madam Mayor, for community affairs.
Thank you. Planning and zoning, trustee Lilly.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I have nothing under planning and zoning. May I move on to ordinances and resolutions?
Yes.
All right, I have a few items here. I'm looking for a motion on a second read action taken, resolution number 24-10. It's a resolution establishing cost mitigation rates for certain emergency and non-emergency services.
There's a motion. Motion by Lilly, supported by Clark. Roll call. I'm sorry, Attorney Boyle.
Thanks and good evening, everybody. This is a resolution you approved on first reading at your last regular meeting. What it does is it makes increases in certain cost mitigation rates for your ambulance and paramedic services. It specifically is increasing or would increase rates for basic life support services, advanced life support services, lift assists, hourly rate for hazmat teams if they have to, like a bad traffic accident, clean up sort of a situation, and also the response rate for your chief public fire safety administrator. These are pay-as-you-go type rates, so it's for people involved in the actual incidents that would incur the cost.
Thank you. Roll call.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
Great. Next item I have is looking for a motion for a second read action taken on ordinance number 24-11. That's an ordinance of the Village of Lynwood, Illinois, amending the code of the Village of Illinois, Chapter 30, Emergency Services and Management, Article 7, Alarm Systems, and Chapter 42, Fire Prevention and Protection, Article 5, Fire Prevention.
There's a motion by Lilly, supported by Clark. Attorney Boyle.
Yes, this is a ordinance that would add a requirement for certain structures within the village, commercial structures, certain multifamily residential structures, to have what's commonly known as a Knox box on the premises. A Knox box is a box, a secured box that has keys to all accessible areas. So if there's a fire, if there's a paramedic episode where they need to have access to a particular part of the building, they would have a master key to the box that would allow them to access that part of the building a little more quickly. Okay? And it's up for second reading and your approval.
Thank you. Roll call.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
Next item I have, I'm looking for a motion, a second read action taken, ordinance number 24-12. That's an ordinance amending the code of the Village of Lynwood, Illinois, Chapter 70, Offenses and Miscellaneous Provisions, Article 2, Offenses against Persons and Public Order, to add the offense of unlawful visitation or parenting time interference.
Supported.
Motion by Lilly, supported by Clark. Attorney Boyle.
Yes, this is a ordinance that would add a local offense for visitation interference shorthand. There's a similar offense that already exists in the Illinois Criminal Code that's punishable as a petty offense, but those are all prosecutions that occur through Markham, and they do not generate any revenue for the village as a result of your police having to enforce complaints about the visitation interference. So the goal here is to codify this as an ordinance violation, allow it to be prosecuted locally as part of your ordinance call, and remove it from the petty offense limitation, for lack of a better word, that would otherwise exist.
Thank you. Roll call.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
Last item I have, I'm seeking a motion on a second read action taken, resolution number 24-13, a resolution authorizing the village president to execute an intergovernmental agreement with Cook County, Illinois, regarding the Build Up Cook program.
There's a motion. Is it supported? Supported. Motion by Lilly, supported by Dunlap. Attorney Boyle.
Yes, this resolution would approve an intergovernmental agreement with Cook County. The point of the intergovernmental agreement would be to give the village access to funding for guidance, education, training, tech management, support on various products and services that would benefit the village, basically village infrastructure. This is a required part of being able to access those funds at the county level. This is the standard county intergovernmental agreement that we have already talked to the county about and have come to agreement on in terms of format.
And I would just remind you all that this is for the work that's going to be done at Village Hall, the police station, and the pump house, all courtesy of the county. Roll call.
Lily,
Yes.
Dunlap,
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
Mayor, this concludes my report, but may I add something?
Sure.
I want to thank you personally for initiating my moving forward to Lobby Day last week. And with the attendance of both the clerk and with Kimberly, we were able to go to a pre-Lobby Day event by the National Black Caucus of locally elected officials. This is a very illuminating event that showed the power of the Southland and the mayoral structures, the trustees, the administrations, those who attend, and what the issues are in our communities, and how these caucuses are necessary to bring together voices that actually work to build competencies for our cities. And we need it, because as I looked around Springfield during Lobby Day, we have to have voices, because there's a lot of noise being made in state capitals around the country. There are lots of protests. We were down there, they were protesting all over the Capitol. You have to go in and see your legislators. There's no cost to go to Lobby Day, and we have to fight for the next generations and for our cities and for our businesses, for our funding, for everything. And it really opened my eyes to things I'd missed over the years by not going. So if you're interested, I don't care if you're from the administration, if you're living in your home, if you walk your streets, if the state's involved, go see your senators, see your state rep, go to Lobby Day, go see what they're voting on. I mean, it's amazing, but it's also illuminating, and it lets you know just how much you miss when you don't pay attention. So I want to thank you for affording us the opportunity to attend, and hopefully as we rotate each trustee through this process, we all get to share in some of the things we've learned and understood, as well as our IML, Illinois Municipal League. I got to go to that meeting as well, which also Governor Pritzker was there, and he talked about the things that are on the agenda that are impacting both small and large towns throughout Illinois. So take a minute, understand what your state is doing, how it impacts you, and this is a great opportunity. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Health and Wellness, Trustee Clark.
Okay, this month holds National Alcohol Awareness Month, National Month of Hope, National Canine Fitness Month, Distracted Driving Awareness Month, National Child Abuse Awareness Month, Month of the Military Child, National Autism Awareness Month, National Brunch Month, and National Tea Month. It also holds National Arab Heritage Month. There are no new cases of measles this month, which is a great thing, but still get your kids immunized and be careful if you've never been immunized against measles and you're over the age of 60. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Finance that report will be given by Trustee Marshall tonight.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Seeking a motion on bill payment memo 1496 with a total disbursement of $523,693.93, which includes payroll for the period of March 31st through April 13th of 2024 in the amount of $161,705.24.
Support.
Motion by Marshall, supported by Clark. Roll call.
Lily,
Yes.
Dunlap,
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
And the only other thing as part of her report is we finally have our, the Lynwood Scholarship Casino fundraiser. A lot of our seniors been asking about it. So we finally got that set. That's going to be on Wednesday, June 5th. We'll be going out to Four Winds Casino. And we'll be out there for approximately about 4 hours. It's a $50 charge, but it includes a whole lot of stuff. Those green flyers that's right on the end will tell you everything that's included. We want to have our seniors come out, so we're going to get to them, but we're going to open it up to the village as well, so we can have a good time, fill up the bus. And Madam Mayor, Ms. Bianca has been requested by the seniors to be present with us.
They want to borrow money from you.
Ms. Bianca, Mike has his hand up. Nope.
Only speak at designated times.
If you have any further questions, Trustee E's name is at the bottom, so is with our phone numbers. They do want the name and address of everybody going, because this lady does a comprehensive package. I mean, it includes the goodie bag when you get on there. It includes beer, wine, juice, soda, snacks, as well as bingo games going up and coming back where she awards prizes. One of her prizes is going to be an air fryer. You know, so this lady does a comprehensive package on one of her nice coach buses, and she's out of Kankakee, really nice lady. And so we look forward to having a good time with our seniors and some of the other residents. I am going. I will be there. I will be there.
Staff,
That's all I have, Madam Mayor.
I see your hand. I'm afraid to acknowledge it. Can I acknowledge your question at the end of this meeting, since we are out of the addressing the board portion of our agenda? Thank you. I can almost read your mind, actually, so. Now I'm thrown off. Public safety, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, once again. For public safety, I have no report today.
Thank you. We'll now move on to our department reports, starting with police. Chief Thomas.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Our stats: 158 traffic stops, 14 arrests, 5 guns recovered, 203 building checks, 5 domestic incidents, 61 ordinance violations, and a total of 720 calls for service. Pleased to announce and want to congrat this 18th, we graduated 2 new police officers. So Officer Christopher High and Darren Marshall are officially in their FTO portion of field training. The STEP grant is still in effect until the end of the month. That's basically a distracted driving grant. So we have additional officers out who will be observing those of you who are distracted while driving. So we advise you to click it or get a ticket and stay off your cell phones and other things that distract you. Cop on Top at our newest Dunkin' Donuts is May 17th. And I have had confirmation from our new honorary police officer that he will be in attendance as well in his uniform. So we're going to do a Facebook blast with him as well. So if you have not had the chance to meet Officer Andrew, please come out. 6-year-old, he was sworn in at our last meeting. He will be with us. Our Little League day, our Little League parade, opening day, is May 18th at 9 o'clock. The parade route will start at PK Pantry, and it will go to the baseball field. So we encourage all of our residents to come out and support our youth as we kick off the start of our baseball season. And lastly, our K-9 fundraiser is May 24th at Lakeview Park. It's a movie night. There'll be a $5 entry fee, and there's various levels of sponsorships, and we just actually come out and enjoy us. There will be a little flyer. If you don't have it, we will be posting it on our websites and our Facebook accounts, and we encourage you to come out and support our new K-9. That ends my report.
Can I ask a question? So you said that there's a grant for distracted driving.
Yes.
Drivers. So this month is not only, this is the National Awareness Distraction Driving Month for the nation, but this goes on every month because there are so many distracted drivers that too many accidents are being causing health issues. And you have a grant.
Yes, the Illinois Department of Transportation has provided a grant, which basically it pays the salary of our officers. So we pay up front, they reimburse us for our officers who are participating in this program.
Okay, so pay attention, drivers. Thank you.
I would like to add our K-9 officer, Officer Kimbrough, is here, and he will be taking home our new K-9 on Monday. And they will start the bonding process.
What's our K-9's name?
His name is Knox.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Martin Mayor, I have one more announcement.
Yes.
That same day, May 24th, we have Memorial Veterans Day coffee. So at 9 o'clock. So our veterans, please meet us here. We have coffee and some other refreshments.
So what's the date again? What is
May 24th.
May 24th?
And now that ends my report.
Are you sure? Thank you. Chief Austin.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, Trustee. Sorry for my tardiness. So, running an ambulance service that's kind of busy. So, as we're making it move, so stats for the fire department: 38 ambulance calls, 2 accident with injuries, 1 building fire, which was a mutual aid, 2 invalid assist, and 1 special type of call. Brings us to 44 calls for the last 2 weeks. As we do have our first ambulance, we are approaching EMS week for May, as EMS has been around for 50 years. So next month, we will be celebrating our first EMS week, which is May 19th through May 25th. And what that means is just celebrate the EMTs and paramedics that work on the ambulances. The hospitals provide snacks and food and lunch, little tote bags and different things for EMS for that whole week. So this year, we'll be proudly serving it as well. That week, if you see the ambulance, give us a wave or a hi. Stop by the firehouse, check out the ambulance. Other than that, ends my report.
I'm sorry, you said it's the 6th ambulance, or it's the first you said? First ambulance you have running in the history of?
This is Lynwood's.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Lynwood's first ambulance service, and this year we can celebrate having our own first year, as EMS has been around for 50 years.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Clarity.
All right, well, top that, Director Garcia.
I ain't got no ambulance.
You got Cinco de Mayo. Right?
I got Cinco de Mayo coming up. I have no water main breaks to report since our last meeting. We did fix 1 new water service line. We did finish all the potholes throughout town. But if you see more, obviously, I recommend the residents to please call in, and we can go ahead and fill those potholes in for you. We also finally did finish putting up all the lights at Liberty Park. That was one of our last parks that needed lights. So finally it's lit up, not only for the police and also for our residents. Our crew chipper is still out. There's been a lot of branches out this week, so please be patient. If we haven't been by, we will be by. There is a flyer in the Village Hall and our website for the entire schedule of 2024, so please take a look at that at your earliest convenience. Also, as Trustee Dunlap said, we do have cleanup week on May 6th. There are going to be no tires to be picked up, liquids will not get picked up, and electronics will not get picked up. There is also a flyer at the Village Hall and also on our website, so please take a look at it. It is a one-pass deal, so once we do pass your house, we won't be coming back. And also, we want to thank the fire department for having us at their place, at their department. We had CPR class with them, so now all of my team is certified to do CPR as well. So, and then one more thing, the fountains at Haven Estates will be put in next week or the end of this week. So, and that ends my report.
Thank you. The only thing I would like to add is that there's one pass. Do not call me. Do not say, oh, they didn't pass my block. They did. 9 times out of 10, somebody has a camera on your block and they can prove it. There's one pass. So don't call me and ask, can they come back? Because the answer is no. They have to cover an entire village. So please tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your HOA. One pass. Thank you. All right. Our village engineer, Mrs. McPherson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Do not have a report today.
Okay. Finance, Mrs. Switterick.
Thank you, Mayor. I have no report today.
Thank you. And Attorney Boyle.
No report.
All right. Madam Clerk.
Yes, I would like to report that village vehicle stickers go on sale May 1st. The cost is $48 for passenger vehicles. Senior 65 and older is $5, and that our current business licenses expire April 30th. So if you are a business in Lynwood, make sure your license is, you have applied for your new license. And that concludes my report.
All right, thank you.
65. 65. I'm sorry, 65.
Keep living.
65 and older.
That's a speed limit.
Keep living and remain a resident.
Telling you,
That's all.
you'll get there.
That concludes my report.
Thank you.
Got the clarity.
I just have one thing, and I'm going to get you guys out of here. I just want to offer our condolences to the Matheson Mayor, Sheila Chalmers Curran. Her sister passed away recently, and she is grieving. The village of Lynwood, this board, this clerk, we all grieve with her. So if you happen to see her, if you know her, or if you feel so inclined to maybe shoot her an email and express your condolences, please feel free to do so. That is all I have. We are short and sweet today. Is there a motion to adjourn? Motion by Dunlap, supported by, I'm sorry, was that Lily? Lily, okay. Roll call.
Lily,
Yes.
Dunlap,
Yes.
Blakey,
Yes.
Clark, Marshall.
Yes.
This meeting is adjourned at 6:33 PM. Thank you all for coming out.
Thank you for being here.